Hello all. This is debt to income ratio, one of the calculations we are going to look at. Imagine that my salary is $60,000 per year. Of course, it can be monthly, quarterly, but we go with the year. Therefore, you can, if you feel you want to put your own salary here. Put it 30, 40, whatever you want. Of course, pension and social security, for example, I am not receiving. Imagine that I have, I have a saving and I get, interest of, $200 a year, and then I come here and this is my expenses. I get $1,200 for the rent. Of course, when you have mortgage, you put your mortgage, monthly mortgage here, property taxes here. But because I am renting, I just put my rent. Feel free, instead of rent, put zero for rent and put your mortgage here. And I am paying $200 credit card a month, and I have $200 of auto loan. These are the loans and costs I have. This is the income. Let's not forget that we don't have the food or other things here. Therefore, your question would be, what is this? Who uses debt to income ratio? Maybe when you go to apply for a loan, the loan officer looks at your income and your how much money you are paying. To, let's say, if you want to buy a car, they want to know what your debt to income ratio is. And then I click, and as I said, that these are a lot of interesting thing to read here and understand what it means, and family debt level, and all of this information. We already talked about house affordability in the previous example, and therefore this has budget calculator and affordability. Now I click calculate. When I click calculate, let's see what it is. Therefore, the loan officer, if wants to give me some, if I am at here, that means my life is manageable. But if I come here, that means I am maybe in trouble, that 50% of my loan, my income goes for this. Therefore, these are the numbers you want to, always, and then it would be good to post this one on the discussion board and explain to students that what these are and what this means. And as you all see, here is total income. Of course, this is per year, and this converted it per month, and then this is total debt, and this is how much monthly I have to pay. And as you see, there are 67% remaining, and other debt expenses and house and to debt expenses. These are interesting numbers that you want to look at and try to understand. If you live in the US and payments toward mortgage, you can spend up to this much per new house. Therefore, if you want to buy a new house, they will look at this, debt to income ratio, and then therefore this is what you get. They look at the mortgage that they give you, which means if they look at the interest rates, that is what they give you to buy a house. Therefore, if you have any questions, therefore let us know. We did discuss about house affordability calculator already, and therefore if you have any questions, you let us know. And remember that some of the financial calculators are here in case if you don't find them there. What you will do, hopefully your computer will allow you to cut the copy and paste this part and post it on the discussion board, and talk about this and show that you understood this.